All right, let's do deals every Tuesday, 7 p.m. So let's get started. I'm sure you can see my screen. If you cannot, let me know. Um, so I go out in the field on Tuesday and Thursdays. Friday is an option, but it has been more so Tuesdays that I get to go out in the field and see a lot of inventory. Needless to say is I'm usually rushing to get back. But what it's doing is it's kind of putting me a week behind because all the deals, all the pictures, everything I have on my phone. But then it's also let's do deals call that evening. So what I'm saying is it doesn't give me time to upload a lot of these. So I'm trying to see what I can do on there to make sure that I get a lot of these because I got 12 new mobile homes and also in Dublin, but none of the pictures I was able to upload. And that's what I'm talking about. So bear with me. Let me figure that out. See what I can do on that. But I first want to, so, I invest as well as much as I present these deals and I coach people how to do this. So I'm always looking for deals for myself as well. And I wanted to show you this latest deal. For those of you who attended the shadow, you probably saw this property because this was the one that was finished, but now it is sold. So I want to show you the numbers so that it gives you an idea of what it should look like, what your goal should be. I know when you get started, a lot of questions is, and, I was talking to an investor. Now, this good guys, but they're from real estate. And one of the things that I hear over and over is when I tell them and this is one reason why I don't put my estimated repairs on here. I will give it to my students, those that I coach directly, but I hear that all too often. There's no way I can get that little amount of money into repairs, labor. It's that same over and over. I can't get it for those numbers there. Not that there's no way. And it's like, no, you cannot, not coming from real estate like that, not thinking like that, because you're thinking over rehab, you're thinking, everything goes hand in hand from where you invest for your material. That's huge alone. Every penny that comes out of pocket is every penny you got to get back in, right? So when you're coming in here and you're thinking, well, I can just shop at Home Depot, Lowe's, or whatever home improvement store, right away you're wrong because you're trying to just go and get wherever you can find stuff. And if, one thing we coach our students, and no, this is not a coaching call, but it's you have to be able to shop smartly so that you can shop in bulk for one, but you have to know where to go to get this material so that you can keep those costs low all around. This deal here was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide down on Warner Robins. Like I said, it's the one we did at the shadow event. For those of you who attended, you've seen this one. There was a few touch-ups when you were there that still had to be done. Has been completed at this time. Here's previous, and I didn't have that many pictures to upload from the previous. So many files I got, but gives you an idea. Dirty, messy, a few things had to be done, and I'll break it down here for you. But this was the final towards the end. Some vanities had to be replaced. I think one toilet. It has two bathrooms in it. So this is the finished final product. Now this is where it matters because this is where it gets good. This is the good part. So no, this home is not available anymore. Deal review. This was an 86 Catalina Stenner. That's the year, make, model of the home. The rehab in this home, we had a few sections where the floor was soft, so we did have to replace the vinyl, of course, all throughout. One room we kept the carpet. They were able to shampoo it. Again, my contractor insists on he likes to clean carpets. Whatever. If he can do it right, do it. So I let him do that. But the floor that was soft, we replaced that. Some had particle board, so we had to remove that and replace it, of course, with real lumber. Vinyl replace, wall repair, painting, some door hardware. Of course, we do that to each and every home. Light fixtures on a few, and cleanup. This did not need as much extensive as the previous and the one that you're going to see next week because they are working on another 3-bedroom, 2-bath now. That one needed a lot of work. Again, for those of you who joined the shadow, that's the one that had a lot of floor damage and a lot of mold in one wall. I'm going to show you that because that was huge. Total rehab was 5 days. That's just because he took longer, really. There's no sense in this. Could have been a 3-day turnaround. But numbers wise, taxes, the park paid for this, so they caught up for 2021. We didn't have to pay anything on that. Utilities, we paid a total of 29. It was 29.98, 97, something around there. That was for the electricity. The park provides water, so no, we didn't have to pay on that. The labor material came out to $1,750. We purchased a home for $800. Lot rent, we did have to pay 1 month. See, I'm giving you all the lot free homes, and I'm keeping the ones I got to pay. How about that? Total invested here was $2,879.99. We sold it, financed it. So we took a down payment of $3,000, all money back in full. That's what I'll talk about. I could have asked for a little bit more down payment on this. I like to keep in mind, obviously, the area, the markets. You have to do that with your numbers. But at $3,000, I've been paid in full, and then a little bit of some. That is mobile home investing, because anything I collect after the fact, I've got all my money back in a little. Now, obviously, you can't say that, we're good from this point, but you still have to keep in mind, we have to collect payments to come, and that's going to be for 47 months is what we set that for. The ROIs, this is where it gets huge, at 700.49% with an annual of 178.85%. Nothing against real estate, but these are not real estate numbers. These are the numbers you want to look for. These are winning numbers. This alone here, getting a down payment immediately on everything that I've got in it, to me, that's a win. From there, it's just collective passive. And again, passive wealth, that's what you want. So good deal on this one. We got another one, and then a double one, and a couple more after that. So every week I want to be showing you these numbers, because you can do these things just like I'm showing you. I got all these deals here for you. And one of the things I was going to mention, you have everything to get started. You have a mobile home that checks out as a deal. You have contractors that we can help you with. You have park owners that understand GMHU's concept. So you don't get no's. Can you sublease? Yes. Do they allow investors? Yes. There is no no's. We've gotten those out of the way for you. So what are you waiting on? Yourself. Let's get started. We'll go over some of these that we still have. We did sell a couple of these, so I need to get rid of them. An investor actually deposited, I think that she paid for a couple, so we need to get rid of those. But let me see. Trying to remember, I showed y'all Dublin last week. That one got moved. So it was July 1st for Dublin. There's 6 units. There's only 5 now in that one park. There were 6, there's 5. One is gone. But the lot rent, I was able to extend it just a little bit more. So it went from July to now August. Again, guys, I can't eliminate a whole much more than that. At this point, I'm going to do it for you. So, and I'm doing a bunch of them. I said I'm going to get about 100 more RTOs under my portfolio this year. That's my goal. So a good 150 of Orange, I know we talked about that one. Ackworth, we had these. Ackworth, we were able to get August. I don't know if I mentioned that last week, but now lot rent is August. They're a little rougher than expected. Problems don't get better over time. And the longer these homes sit, the worse they're going to get. So they need some work, but the numbers are there. We'll go over all these here in a minute. Okay, just a little quicker on that. We got 2 new units. I think we showed these last week. And I do have my contractor going back through these 2. These are the same ones that were at the same park that, again, I did the shadow. And I keep saying the shadow. I know not all of y'all attended, but we got these 2 there, 2 single wides. Lot rent is free until July 1st. I have not uploaded it on here, but it will. And again, the contractor went through. He gave us an estimate. It was a bit high. So I got him going back through some things that does not need to be repaired. We're not going to, we don't fix anything that's not broken. So we got to go back in there, and I will get some estimates on that. Macon, this is definitely a new one. I think I talked about it. Now this one needs to be moved. So right away, keep in mind, if you have a piece of property or you have a park that in the Macon, Warner Robins, Perry, anywhere central Georgia within a 50-mile radius, this home needs to be moved. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and double wide. It's an 86 model. I didn't put that on here. 86 model. If you move this to your property in this area, this is one of those that would sell for about $25,000. So you have to account for the cost of the transportation, of course. And then if you do have a piece of property, this would be perfect for you to start your own your first package, second package, whatever you're trying to do. But if you have land, you can definitely retire the titles onto it, make it part of the deed, and you got yourself real estate. And it's a double wide, which means that if it is part of real estate, it appreciates versus what they say about mobile homes. We had these 2 on pending a little while back. We got them back. So we got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, single wide. This is lot 88 and lot 51. Both of these are in the same park, both in Macon, Georgia. The lot rent there is $300. The homes are being sold for $1,500, both of them. Any of these that you want as a package, because you might have already heard me say a package and a package. These don't have to be in the same park. You may tell me you want one of those that was in Macon, one of the ones that was in Dublin, one of the ones that was in Warner Robins, Albany, wherever. We will get you better deals, but understand that the numbers are already so good here. They're listed to sell. So resale on these are about 18, 20. That's what the market allows. We're always conservative, so you might be able to go a little bit more. Keep in mind when you do finance, you put the interest on top anyway, so your numbers look better. Okay, I had, what was it, 12 units, 13 units, 12 units in Spartanburg, South Carolina. One of the things I've been trying to do with this park owner, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, but he basically lets the tenants tell him when they want to pay. So that's kind of where it started. We met, I've coached him, etc. Hasn't really done much. He still feels bad for his tenants, as he says. So he lets them pay or not pay or whatever. So we started by wanting to take the homes. We would take the 12 units, turn it into a package. He did convert all the tenants from the yearly, whatever agreements he had. They were all over the place, but he converted them into month to month. So that was already something that we told him to do, coached him to do, and he did it. And immediately he saw people starting to pay, because it's easier to evict people when you're doing month to month versus an agreement of a year, whatever you have. So he did that, and he went from $595 up to $635. I put $630. $635 is what he's charging each tenant now. But we've been able to negotiate with him, and at this point, he has decided that he wants to sell the park. So for those of you who are looking for a park, this is a 16 pad mobile home park. It cannot grow anymore. That was something that when we were coaching and we tried, there's no more room. The way the setup is, I mean, the park is maxed out as is. It has 16 pads. 4 of those pads are vacant. 12 of those pads have single wides. They're all single wides, no double wides here. And here's some of the pictures that you have. Older units, very solid though. You know, these late 70s, early 80s, these homes are metal on metal. These are solid. So just a little idea on what the park looks like. I mean, this is simple, one street in and out. Homes on the left, homes on the right. It's just the way the setup is. It's simple, but it's there. All homes are 2-bedroom, 1 bath. I know there's a couple that are 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, but again, these are all late 70s, early 80 models. They are asking at this time $385 for the entire park. I will get you a lot more details. When you're talking about park, there's a lot more details that you need. I may just make a coaching video on that itself and the things that you should be looking at, because you got the cap rates now. What is a park operating versus an expenses? Is it on well? Is it on septic? You know, a lot of things going hand in hand. So if you are interested in this park, send me an email. We'll talk on that. Okay. Dublin. These are the pictures that I said I could not get to. I have them. I got all the pictures. I actually got all the contracts coming in as we speak on the top screen. So, but they're about 17 homes total. A few are still going through the whole document process. So we got 12 available at this point. They're all single wides, 2 bedrooms, 1s and 1.5 baths. This is another park, not the same park. This is about a 15-minute away from the park in Dublin that you saw the other units in. Different park, bigger park, nicer. This park has a pool, I mean, a very nice park. The homes start selling at 1,500, go up to 2,500. I don't think any of them will go any higher than that. Resale value for each unit in the area. Let me see. 2 months lot worth of offer. This park is definitely negotiating on us on the lot rents. They're talking about letting us even do in bunches, whether you come in and do like a package. You can come in and do 3 at a time, 2 months worth of lot rent, and then we'll talk on this one here. Let me get all the details, pictures, everything I got on here. So this is a very nice park, another opportunity. Any questions so far? One second. No.
Hey, Jay, this is Reggie. You had 5 in Dublin last week. Are all those gone, or did you just say just 1 is gone at the moment?
There were 6 total, Reggie, in Dublin, and 1 is gone at this time. I got to see which lot number that was, but there's 5 remaining. Yes, and that's where we also got the additional month.
Excellent. Thank you.
Trying to take a note here as well. So.
Hey, Jay, I had a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So let's say I want to purchase this one. and get started on it like right away. Before I do that, I need to go already have my contractors lined up, or is that something that we're gonna have to work out as far as your connections?
Which one was this now?
I mean, if let's say if I want to go ahead and one of the I guess this one right here I'm looking at now. So if I want to, go back and forth to Dublin myself, or get somebody on the ground there, because I'm trying to buy right now, and I don't have all the resources. But from what you laid out when we went to the shadow event, I should be able to get at least, allocated enough resources where I can go ahead and get started something.
Oh, absolutely. And if you need contractors, I do have a couple of contacts already. One of the individuals that does handy work, contractor work, lives in this park now. So I can definitely connect you. If you were to take these, we try to help you in any way we can. You can always get additional coaching. Then we basically get hold of your hand through the deals. But connections, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Those would be the first key.
All right.
All right. Previous deals, I'm not going to go slide by slide. I mean, this Let's Do Deals gets blasted on the emails, and then it gets posted on Let's Do Deals recap tomorrow morning. So anybody that wants to check out some of those deals there, you're welcome to go jump on it and just email me, message me, anything you may be interested on. Like I said, I got to delete a couple of these. I know 33 here in Albany, this one is gone. This was a great deal. It's basically a cleanup. So the investor that got this is getting a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. So good deal on this one here. And no lot rent to July. So that's a killer deal. Anyone needs to present a deal, thinks they have a deal? Instagram, any comments? I am recording this this call, so I will blast it on there as well. Y'all can go back and rewatch it. I try to record it wherever I can. So if I remember, I record on here, but trying to see any comments on here. Okay. Spartanburg, yes, definitely message me on that. Parks are coming. That is something that we're looking at a lot this year. So you're going to start seeing me present a lot of these parks here. That's next level investing, but that's partnership. If you got multiple people in your team and you're trying to take on, I mean, a park is the way to go. So real quick announcement. I know I blasted it again. This isn't a coaching call, but we do have the next shadow event that is also going to take place down in Central Georgia. That's going to be June 19th. That's a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Anybody that wants to join this week, it did go back up to the normal price of $396 per person. But if anybody joins this week, it's half off. So let me know on that as well. All right. Yes, whoever posted this comment, yes, we will be replaying this call. We'll blast it on Let's Do Deals. You can get it off of there, or you can go to YouTube, our channel. It'll be posted on there as well as a Let's Do Deals. If nobody else, it's just kind of a short call. I will be uploading a lot of those pictures to Dublin. You don't have to wait on those if you want to go out and look at them, because yes, somebody asked me through the week, last week, can I still go see them, or do I have to go by your pictures? No, I would never go by just pictures. Any deal, there's a reason why I go walk each one of these properties. But you as an investor, you should get out there and go walk them as well. Not forever. At one point, you got to be able to decipher here just looking at pictures. But yes, you're welcome to go see these. All right. I don't think anybody has any more comments. No deals. Instagram, you have a good night. And Zoom, thank you everyone for joining. Look forward to talking to you.
Appreciate it, Jay.
All right.